On the screen and with a red.
Record.
Is it recording now?
Yes.
So the last 5 minutes that we missed was okay.
But yeah, we put these O-rings or these gaskets.
So we painted the gaskets with a non-smudge paint that's laying over there on the floor now. That's our sealer, so it seals any imperfections on surfaces. And then you put O-rings on there because we need to. These ones take O-rings. That stops the oil leaks from going down the cylinders. Then we have one of these things here called a head. This goes on top of the gasket surface. And if you can see in the dark, you know exactly where to put the hole. Somewhere in there is a hole. There it is. Like that hole?
Yeah.
Now, you take your head bolt.
It's technically kind of like a nut, but it's a bolt nut. Bolt nut.
You take your semi-lube and you stick it on top of the surface there like that. And you insert in hole B, not hole A.
Take this over here.
Whichever one you want to be.
It's all the same to me.
Here's another one.
Alright, so these, make sure they're lubed up.
Maybe these are hole B.
Alright, cool.
These are longer.
Oh, well, that's fine. How does that work? We'll figure it out when we tighten it down, I guess. Never mind. I forgot this. It's 4 of them.
Did you figure it out now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty smart.
So yeah, obviously the short ones you want to put down here, and the longer ones are going to go.
So I don't know what you do with the socket that we used to have over here, but use a socket to tighten them up.
Let's see what did I do with that. I shouldn't have touched it, but.
Alright, we'll
Pull the sockets in here.
Where's my other head at? It was in the breaker bar. The breaker bar went too, it's probably where it's at.
This thing?
Yeah, there was a socket on there once.
I haven't took it off.
Somebody took it off, didn't they?
No, there's no.
I know better than take it off.
3/8 in here. This is all quarter. So yeah, first off, you gotta quit being stupid as I am. I think this is it.
Big long one? I can't see.
It's gonna be a 1/2 inch long one.
If you turn like that, I can see what it is. Yes, that's the one.
Do a little at a time. Don't do one.
Do you want me to tighten them, or do you want to do?
You gotta tighten them all down by hand first.
No, I know that. Pull them on nice and smooth.
Oops, so they came off. I'm in the hole on there. Found it.
This one's kind of being a jerk. There we go. Got
Got a
it.
hole over there somewhere?
Yeah, you got it.
I got a good view from this side where it goes.
I know. Always helps when you're standing behind the bus.
I can see that one. All right. See this thing right here? That's a lot easier to do.
I know, I didn't think of that. Obviously, he's not working with the smartest tool in the shed or the sharpest one, but I haven't seen a shed.
I'm wearing a shed in a Quonset hut. Not insulated either.
Yeah, I should have learned that already, huh? Here I know where you're trying to tighten it.
Okay, we need a bolt.
You learn new things every day, Steve.
There's a bolt. Get a washer on it here.
Apparently you
Never know everything, so.
you're learning a lot of new things today.
Tension's what matters. Okay, we got 2 bolts. We need a carbonator.
Alright, you need intake, manifold, or carbonator?
Carbonator over there.
Carbonator.
Do you have to tighten the head bolts, or you gotta wait until the carburetor's on?
Carburetor's going to align the heads.
And then you tighten
Still
it.
on the carburetor,
And you
obviously.
tighten everything together as a unit. And everything will be happy. So this here has a slot in it, so it should slide in there.
Good.
So you're going to have to slide these washers up right here a little bit. Washers.
Gotcha.
Help you a little bit.
The light is gonna get it off of here. Of course, it's
It was up before you started
I
playing.
know.
So you helped it out.
Easy like that.
Let's
So
screw those.
Here, I got it now. Alright, I got that one up. I got this one up.
I'm gonna screw the piss out of these things. What do you get your finger away for?
This is I'm holding the washer up.
Yeah, let's go. Get your washer up.
I'll pick this one up. This one's not on.
Mine in yet?
This one's not on there. Here, get the
Where you
washer.
Use your fingernail, works better.
Come on. Catching that damn thread. There we go. Come on, baby. Give me the other one.
It's only a washer.
I know. They all tell me.
It's in there now?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
See how easy that was?
Yeah. Pretty easy. Don't be fooled.
Look at him. What are these?
Those look like they are 5/16.
They're Allen bolts.
Yeah, Allen bolts.
And they're going where the other bolts were.
See this? This is a factory Harley tool.
Alright.
So you have to get what the camera can see. The camera has to go up to see.
Pretty much like a 12-inch long.
So it goes up like this.
There you go. And that's preventing from
And it's already
having
in.
to deal with these.
See how long that took to do?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
The
why,
other ones took forever to
that's
get
why I
out.
quit using 12 points on this side.
Alright, so these I think I can hand tighten a little bit, huh? Beautiful thing. There's still a piece of the gasket right here, which I want to get out of there for sure.
Out. Got you clean all these.
Yeah, I did. I thought I did a good job, but turns out,
Obviously you did a good job.
yeah, it looks great.
Okay, here is two different wrenches here to use for the bolts over there. Use the one that you like the best. I don't need a screwdriver. Okay, so I'm gonna go down until I lightly touch. Let the carburetor kind of figure out where it wants to sit. We'll adjust it later.
Lightly touch. Alright, so this side over here has a bigger gap. Should I tighten this one a little more? On the other side, or it's not a big deal, huh?
Just keep pulling them down.
Alright, cool.
You can do that big socket we used to have.
Check it. 11-inch 12-point.
Let's bring these down a little bit. Start compressing everything a little. About 5 pounds of torque.
Alright. Should be going.
Did you even put these on all the way yet?
Those ones I did by hand, I think. Without the ratchets and all, probably didn't. They all tell me that too.
So those are about 5 turns from being all the way down.
Yeah. And as you can see, that's why he doesn't like these damn 12-point.
You down over there yet? What are you doing?
I don't know. I was turning it the wrong way, probably. No, I'm getting there.
I'm waiting.
Alright, okay. Alright, you don't want them super tight or about 5 pounds?
Just go down until you touch. I'm waiting for you to get. I'm getting where you're touching.
Alright, touching.
So you gotta wiggle the carburetor, let it figure out where it wants to sit.
Alright, just touching.
How much torque you got over there?
I'd say probably maybe 10 pounds, not much.
10 pounds? You torqued the snot out of them already, huh?
Nah,
Okay, well, I'll have to go over here and tighten mine up now.
nah, that's probably about 5 pounds.
So I'm going like this much. Okay, those are all the way in now? They are touching?
Yeah, they're touching, yeah.
Carburetor's getting tighter.
So they're touching on both
Okay,
surfaces.
so now that's gonna line our heads up to where they need to kind of set.
Alright.
So now you take your wrench here,
And that's why we leave these loose, right? All right.
and you put about 10 pounds on that one.
So obviously it's a lot easier with the breaker on there.
Let's give these like one down. Go over here and do these ones. Now there's a torque pattern for doing this, but I never remember which one you start with, so it doesn't really matter. What, am I not on it?
Yeah, you are now.
Am I bogus?
Yeah, you're, I don't know.
You're off
I
aim.
think that one has a little less hair around it, but
I couldn't see it anyway because I'm on the wrong side of the bike.
yeah.
The key is you gotta go cross over, so you can start here or start here, I don't care. You go boom, boom, then boom. If you start here, you go boom. If you start on this one, you go this one, and over here.
Alright, so you don't want to do it
If
like
you
a
start
tire.
over here, then you start here, go here, and then cross over here.
So you don't want to do it like a
Then go
tire, you
back
don't want to
again,
cross
see?
the diagonal. Alright.
Do a cross diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay, so now these all got somewhat of torque on them.
Yeah.
That feels good. There you go.
5 pounds.
Right in the eyes. Good job.
That would be you, not me.
Well, yeah, it's doing a good job. Somewhere is a damn wrench.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's in the holder. There you go.
That one. There's that one. And this is the precision torque wrench here. You can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it usually makes a clicking noise whenever the cylinders break the fins off.
Okay, there should be a torque wrench behind you.
Yep, there's a little one. Or no, there's two
There's
of them.
two,
actually.
one a black handle and one
foot or
chrome.
inch foot, I take it?
No, I want the other one.
Inch?
Nope.
No,
not the
that
other.
one. Theory.
The clicker style I don't like.
Yeah, I don't really either. It's Harbor Freight, you know.
This is Harbor Freight. We don't go to Harbor Freight around
Yeah.
here. So we're gonna do 32 pounds.
Alright.
This is a Harbor Freight made by Snap-on.
That's cool.
That's
ever
not a
heard of
Harbor
this?
Freight.
Oh, that wasn't them?
No.
Alright, so 32 pounds.
Yeah, I can't see, so here, pick one.
32 pounds. So, I'm going to start over here. What kind of torque wrench is this?
Yeah, do the other one.
I don't feel nothing. This is going to
Okay.
pop or what?
Do this one. Well, I don't know what all that. I just tighten them up by hand. Okay, next one.
I don't know why you need a torque wrench to tighten them up by hand, but
Okay. Go back and do the other one again.
it'll pop. I'm sure
At
it'll
some
do
point, you're gonna
something.
pop something. There you go.
There it goes. That means it's 32 pounds of pressure.
Yeah,
I'll need to
back up, do it again.
just go.
What? Did it pop?
No, alright, that's what I was saying. I don't need to
There
do
you
it.
go.
I don't need to do it 4 times, right? As long as I put pressure on it.
That
There you
one's already
go.
done.
There you go.
Okay, do the other ones. Okay, go next one. There you go, next.
I'm doing about a quarter turn.
Oh, you
Just
go-
snug them up and
Go
then
by feel. Okay, those are probably about 20 foot-pounds or 25, who knows?
pop,
There you go.
pop. Right there, go diagonal. Pop. That's a nice torque wrench. It's way better.
It doesn't always pop though.
That would be a problem, but
Yes, it is.
that works nice though.
So if you keep going, it doesn't pop, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what kind of case we got here? These are aftermarket cases. Yep. So you can go 40 to 42, depending on what you want to do. So,
We leave that up to him.
so we're gonna go with which ones we got on this
41.
one? I don't think the compression this motor's that high. So we're at 40 right now.
Sounds good.
You can go as much as 42. There's 42.
And I'm doing the same bolts, I guess.
Now pull one continuous stroke, don't stop and go back.
Alright.
If you feel like it's getting really heavy, stop.
I feel like it's getting heavy. Alright.
So now you know how much it's supposed
Wasn't
to
that
be.
heavy? Yeah. Alright, I got you now.
Okay.
Felt a little tighter, but as Longer bolt. That is that what? 40.
42.
You said?
You always want to go 8 to 10 pounds on the last torque because it takes a lot to break away the initial torque.
It's kind of like a skim cut on.
So if you go less than 5 foot-pound difference, it takes 5 pounds to pop the damn thing.
I got you. So, yeah. Note to self, 10 pounds lower.
There you go.
Alright.
It tends quite a bit. It'd be better if you were more like 6 or 8.
Well, yeah, I'd rather it pop than not pop.
It's
the
just
main thing, right?
we got it up there.
Alright, so those are all at 42.
Okay, now torque the intake manifold down all the way.
It's going to be as tight. I'm going to over tighten it, I take it. Feels solid right there. I think I'm good. The thread's binding up.
It's a 5/16 bolt, so you can put torque on it, but it's, you know, once you put moving,
I don't want to strip it in.
that looks good.
It's done, yeah.
When the wrench is flexing, you're close.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay, we need an Allen wrench.
Your Harley one is over there. You need
Yeah,
the
we need.
bucket here.
Okay, this is a ball driver. You cannot torque a ball driver because there's almost no area. You need a solid wrench like this. So hopefully there's enough room to do the solid wrench in here without hitting anything, like the carburetor. Nope. This one down here. Let's see, but we're hitting the rubber plug here, so this is too tall. Bring my, where's my Allen's at?
Right here.
That was too long to use.
Grind one down, or?
I just have to go get one that's shorter is what I gotta do.
Grind one down.
Well, hey, sometimes you have to.
That's what you do.
Hey,
I'd rather
you get
not
a
do
shorter
that.
one, you get a grind one. What if you got a shorter one, you grind your
This
long
one's just
one?
enough shorter it works. So
Hmm?
this one here is not gonna go help me any on this one.
Oh, you know, you got it.
I think the wiring was in the way. I got in the way. I moved it. I moved it by force. There we go.
Yeah,
So put that back in. Oh, I got it over here.
got you.
Right, there you go. So carburetor's tight, heads are tight, so
Moved up.
top end is together. Now usually you turn the motor over and make sure that it goes around without hitting anything, but
How do you do that?
we already know it worked because we've done it before.
Try to take this primary off.
Now this was probably supposed to go through the center of the V, I guess.
That's to the petcock of the gas.
It goes over there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it came back here.
It's supposed to go over this direction probably.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I don't know. It's good review. I think it came off the top, but I'm not sure.
It has to get over the petcock somehow.
Yeah.
It's over here.
Oh, we're getting new tanks anyhow, right?
Yes, at some
Yeah,
point.
I have to.
Okay.
Well,
All right,
that's
so
weekend.
now we need to do rocker boxes. We need to put a motor mount in here. You cannot adjust the valves until the motor mount's in because the motor mount moves things around a little bit.
All
So
right, as
where's your
far
motor
as
mount?
The motor mount is going to be. I think it's this thing.
Yeah, it looks like a motor mount.
All right. It's a good start. Right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
All right. I know there was a 3/4
a big
bolt
ass
and
bolt.
nut.
No, it was actually a 1/2 inch bolt, not a 3/4. I don't see
A
it.
1/2 bolt, yeah, a 3/4 tip.
I don't see it, so will you leave it?
Is it in
Might
this?
put it in the basket. But pretty big bolt.
That should just be rocker box
Yeah, I
stuff
don't
in
see
there.
it in there.
Is it in there? Nope.
No, it can't be that long.
It's on the floor somewhere? Is it over there on the floor someplace?
No.
It was someplace.
I remember I held one wrench and you took it off. Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just gotta find this. Not a problem. Should be.
It's not that one right there?
No, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna be short.
It's a little short one. Yeah,
Short.
it's on the floor. It's on the creeper. It's on the mountain. Could have gone too far.
Here.
There it is.
Nope.
It's right where you got left it.
Oh, well,
Just let me. Alright.
Where's your lock nut?
I
Where's these two bolts at for here? 'Cause I didn't take those off. You had them off.
Yeah, they're in the bag that I gave you. So they're in the bags, stuff that I brought over.
I don't have a bag.
Yeah, I brought bags.
The
Gaskets and everything.
the dashboard's right there. I don't know where the rest of the stuff is though.
Probably nearby.
I
In the box. Probably in the box.
What's in there?
Oh boy. Here we go. Ooh, there's rocker covers in there, all kinds of parts.
Rock covered.
Why do you lay those on dirty floor?
Bolts. Yeah. Keep in mind,
Damn kids.
not the sharpest tools in the
You
shed.
didn't clean the floor off before you put them on that dirty floor, did you?
No, I
I
didn't.
know you didn't vacuum.
I definitely didn't have a vacuum.
They're already on the floor, just leave them there. So once they hit the floor, they're dirty. It doesn't matter how many times you pick them up and put them elsewhere, they're dirty. They have to be clean now.
Yeah. Probably had to be clean to begin with, but hey, that's how
Probably.
you learn. It's all good.
They all work.
I want to say these are those two bolts right here.
Okay.
That's them.
We walked that earlier somewhere. Here's some blue.
This Loctite is,
I didn't bring any red.
I don't know, that red stuff seems to weld stuff on there.
See, it tends to tighten them up, yes. That's called, it's called Loctite.
Yeah. I think that's how I got the leak in the tank. Putting red Loctite on there. God dummy. Alright, so we're gonna put this on top, I take it.
No?
No?
Underneath.
Oh yeah, because I would have been too high on there. I would have never been able to put in the motor mount bolts, right?
So is this up in the air or what?
Nope, it's good.
Yes, it is called up in the air. See, that's called up in the air.
Alright, well.
See how it goes up in the
Then
air?
it goes up on
So
top
do I
then,
put a
right?
washer under it
Then
then?
there should be some washers underneath these.
Alright, so I still want a washer up here, so that means I was missing.
Probably a washer between the head and the mount.
I was missing it. I don't have it. Wasn't one there.
So is this just right on the aluminum, or how you had it set? I don't know.
I don't know. I noticed I couldn't get the bolts back in, that's why I put them in the bag because it was too tight and I couldn't loosen that one. But yeah, it is in the air.
What was too tight?
Well,
the
I didn't
bolts?
have two wrenches and nobody helped me.
That was too tight on
So
this
the
bolt,
bolts, I
man.
mean, is it good in the air or what do you want me to do? Put a
I
washer?
need two bolts so I can see if they're too tight, because I don't know what too tight means, because I don't have
No, well,
bolts.
whenever this one was tight,
So what you do is you go like
you can
this,
see where it rubbed on one
and
side.
you go like this,
Well, yeah, it's loose now because this one's loose.
and then you go like this. Yeah, we got clearance.
Alright.
And then we go like this. Oh yeah, we got lots of clearance this way.
Alright, so maybe I bent it. Still too high though, right?
Well, it's going to go up against that when you tighten it down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's still too high. We need a washer
So
under there.
your either washer goes underneath it, or two washers underneath here. So somewhere you got to have some washers. So where's our washer department at?
I know that's exactly how I took it off. So all I took out of this thing was these and these two bolts. And the washers are on the same way I took them off here, and they're on the same way I took them off here. They
So
were.
how thick of a washer do we need to go underneath here when we jack this all up?
I'm gonna say let it down. Probably on it down, maybe an 1/8 inch.
Probably like the same as what we got
Yeah.
there, or thinner.
So, maybe those were under there.
No, they were on top.
Yeah, wouldn't see why you'd put them on bottom. So yeah, I would say about.
Because it protects the head when you have a washer between the mount and the head. That's why you put them on the bottom.
So did I lose some washers?
Maybe.
I brought everything I took off.
Well, that doesn't mean,
Unlike me, but yeah. So
doesn't mean they didn't fall off when you pull the bolts out.
yeah, I could have.
Yes, right.
I don't see how, but yeah, no, absolutely.
Why don't you go ahead and lightly torque that down?
All right.
I'm gonna go find a couple of
Yeah, let's see about.
3/8 washers. 'Cause that looks like a 3/8 bolt to me.
Yeah, it is. You got that right.
I'm gonna find a couple of that are about the right thickness, whatever that is.
Yeah. So, note to self, I can tell there's no washers under there because this is bent more than this.
Why does this one have a washer here and this one doesn't?
It does. Right here. It's on the bolt.
Oh,
See under here. Look at this. Let me show the camera.
I know, I see that.
Bigger gap over here than there is under here. So either way, we're above the thing, so we need to add some washers under here. That way we're not bending down the motor mount. So we got Tatro trying to get us a couple washers, same as these, about the same thickness, about an 1/8 inch. I'm gonna put them under here, put the bolt in, tighten it up. know how to lose them, but there's definitely needs to be one over there on both sides. It's pretty even, so yeah, it's definitely a washer supposed to go on there.
Tighten it up now?
I snugged it down the center one. I can slide these washers in the bottom. If you
Care
have
about
other
those
ones.
ones. Care about the ones we got left over.
Alright. So,
That's not snug yet because it's loose.
and snug it with a wrench. There you go. Is that better?
Okay, that one's a little snug. And see, these are a little fat. See, they want to go in there.
Yeah, that one.
So then we try
Yeah,
these
this
two
one's
here.
closer, for sure.
Then we try these two. See how these two seem to fit a little better?
Alright. I do.
Maybe we'll mix them, put one in one.
This one's going to be the smaller gap.
See how it doesn't want to go? See how I'm lifting it up to make it go?
Mhm.
That means it doesn't fit.
You don't need that one.
So this one does fit, see? Where's your Loctite at though?
Loctite's down here, but alright, we're not gonna grind the washer at all. She just usually do a couple threads, right?
About 3 or 4 threads, put some Loctite on there. Not on the very tip.
Down here.
Not all the way at the whole damn bolt.
Okay.
I said 2 or 3 threads, not
Alright.
8
Hey.
threads.
Here we go.
And you put a strip up the whole length and use 3 times more Loctite than you need. You'll have a Loctite leak here now in a minute.
See, that's what I didn't like. That one feels like it needs to be chased or something. But we'll figure that out with the wrench, I guess.
What do you?
I don't know. I put way too much in there.
Why is it dripping on the floor now?
It's not. It's on my hand, but yeah. It's because
Yeah,
I put too much on there.
Oh,
So keep in mind, you need to watch how much Loctite you're putting
so
on
you
your
put
bolts.
too much the first time, so you put way too much the second time.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't learn his lesson the first time.
Give my Loctite back before you use the whole
Yeah,
bottle.
let me put the lid on it before I
I'm gonna need
spilled it.
that.
I didn't even have the lid on it. I would have spilled it all.
Jeez, I'll get that back before I leave
Yeah.
that. I'll put it next to my oil.
Here, you take this. I have to go repeat.
See, that's why I didn't let him have my oil, because he would use my oil all up.
I would have still been in the bathroom.
Damn
probably.
kids. Can't take kids anywhere anymore.
So this one feels like I gotta chase it, or doesn't feel right.
Why don't you put it in first?
I got this play on all this. It's catching.
Kitchen on what?
I don't know. That's how it was whenever I was gonna put it back together. It seems like it needs to be chased, not the washer.
Put it back in the hole.
It has to be maybe too much Loctite. Maybe it locked it up already. Alright, so I guess I just wrench on it, huh?
Where's your ratchet at? Is this one loose here?
Yeah, it's all. It's play. I don't know. It felt gummy before. This one I can get all the way in by hand. But
Yeah, well, it doesn't want to go by hand.
Yeah,
It
it's
wants
all
to go
good.
by torquing.
It's just a tip, probably. I mean, it looks like a half-inch, no?
I need a 9/16. That was
You
a
got
half
the
inch.
bucket over there.
You took my bucket.
No, I just put it over there because that's how I lost it.
The 9/16, which is the big one.
This feels like the tip of it, really. Comes all the way in by hand, so
It's fine.
yeah. I just didn't want to go by hand.
Okay, run it down. Go until it touches, and then you touch this one and see if the same gap. So you got loose now. You just have to get first
Yeah, I
couple
think it was-
threads.
Yeah.
Add Loctite in there. And you break the Loctite free. That's all it
It's
takes.
definitely going to happen the next time because obviously I put too much Loctite.
What you don't want to do is have a binding up motor mount, because then the motor mount will break.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I didn't even really realize.
Now, we could have loosened this up here, and it probably has a gap in this. It would have gone up and down, but
Believe it or not, I didn't even realize this was a motor mount.
I prefer having a washer between the motor mount and aluminum, so it protects the aluminum.
Keep in mind, this is a
Are
motor
you
mount.
cold?
I'm freezing.
You're free? You have your shoes on, don't you? Yes, you got your shoes on.
I do.
This is a motor mount, keep in mind, so it doesn't just hold the distributor or whatever you want to call it.
So this is not the normal weather for working on your Harley back here?
No. No, it's not.
Pull it in the house next time, warm it up. Okay, where's the other bolts?
Huh?
Where's your big wrenches? Two
I
of them.
need a 2 3/4. One. Take those
There you go.
two.
Big ones. Okay. Tighten up like you mean it.
You got it.
That didn't look like you meant nothing.
I know, it's because I'm
You're gonna pull on it, or you gonna keep playing around over there?
probably just gonna play with it.
It's a 1/2-inch bolt, you know, you're supposed to be able
Keep
to pull
pulling
it.
on it, but it's
It keeps moving too.
playing.
Here, put both hands on it and give it a yank. Is that a yank?
See, I almost lost all your lube and your Loctite, man.
I know, you're yanking on the bike. I said yank, not jerk. What a
Who's
jerk.
that? Pull, yank, jerk. Come on, man, I'm getting confused.
Pull. Are you done?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, you know, last time I wouldn't tighten up about a 1/2 more turn. Last time I did to a guy. Okay, now go ahead and tighten those up.
So yeah, remember that, folks. He's gonna make you tighten everything way.
Well, I don't know how tight it is. It looked like it was tight, but I've done it with other customers, and I go there and it's just as loose. Well, I thought you tightened it.
Look out for the new Harleys. They're gonna leave your handlebars loose.
That's right.
Damn thing. I don't even think they use a inch-pound torque wrench on the damn.
Inch pounds.
And,
Like tools in the way.
alright, so you'll just give your bag on now. Yeah.
Okay, I want my tools. Here.
Yeah.
You're in charge right now. Don't hold by the back there too much, I'll break it. Okay, how tight were these?
Not too tight. I didn't over tighten them.
I can tell you didn't tighten.
Yeah, I'm
You're
scared of
still
that.
moving.
Scared of that cylinder pop.
Okay, that's the
metal.
right torque on that one, huh?
Yeah.
That one looks
So as
good.
you can see, he's using a.
That's because my hands are
Nice
well
torque, yeah.
abused over the years.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the nerves in there don't like it. I even torque it if that's in the way.
Yeah, no, that's what I was having trouble with too, but
You were? You had troubles?
not trouble.
Like that?
Yeah. Don't cut your eggs before your chickens. You probably don't have any.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
I don't have any eggs, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't have any chickens already. Yeah. Yeah.
My torque is more than good.
So yeah, as you can see, don't.
Yeah, give it to the camera operator over there.
You can see H doesn't
The light
matter.
will warm her hands up.
I doubt it.
Alright, so now we need the covers. Alright,
Alright.
clean them off. Take care.
Do a rest break, we'll be back.
Alright.
Shut it off?
Close the lid.